What's up, Cancer? So today we're gonna pick up where I left off and do some love readings for you today. I do apologize to my more consistent watchers. I fell ill for a little bit and had to spend some time in recovery, but I am better now and so excited to get back to doing readings. So thank you guys for tuning in. I've already pre-shuffled the deck and cleansed the space, so we can go ahead and get started and see who's been thinking about you, Cancer. So who has been thinking about Cancer? Oh, okay. Who? Oh, okay. They're all loosey goosey today. I don't know why I used that word. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so there is someone that has been thinking about you and someone that's been having you on their mind, but it's like the image of how they see you changes. So, like, sometimes they're thinking about you positively, sometimes they're thinking about you negatively. Um, yeah, like they're seeing like multiple different versions of you in their mind's eye. So, with that, they're not even in they're still in indecision about how they feel or think about you, but they're definitely thinking about you. They just don't know like what they feel about that yet. Um, so right now they're kind of still like in the debating stages of figuring out whether or not they like if they really like you, if they really fuck with you like that, or if they're kind of desisting or avoiding themselves from you. Um, it does seem like though this person that is like when they do start thinking about you negatively, it's not even outright bad things. It's just more so like just things that they feel like are going to cause a negative impact in the relationship if they do like, decide to do that with you. It's more like they're just trying to look out for themselves. Um, because when they do think about you in the positive light, they almost feel like they get carried away. Like they can very easily get swept up with you, and that scares them because then they feel like they don't have any control. Okay. How does this person that's thinking about cancer feel about cancer? Like, what is their state of their emotions towards cancer? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Lots of cards. Normally, I don't get this many cards when I do readings. Usually my cards are pretty blunt and short with me. But for this reading, I'm getting a lot of cards. Okay, so their feelings towards you. Whoa. Okay. More to be discovered. That is what really is popping out right now. Before I even get like a coherent storyline, that is just the phrase that pops out. It's deep. It's more than you know, or more to know. There's more to discover. There's more to come. So okay, it's almost like this person. Okay, so their feelings right now for you are very much so like in a place where it's still in development, right? So I could feel like this is very much an early line connection, and so this person is feeling very they're looking at it. I was like, like they see the potential, right? They see the depth of the potential of where this relationship could go with you. Um, at the same time, they're not yet in that water yet. They haven't decided if they even want to dip their toes in yet, but they are like inching closer to the shore of it. And so they're looking at it like, okay, yeah, this has a lot of potential, but I don't know if this is going to be worth the swim. I don't know if this is something I really want to commit my 100% self into, because they have their own fears. They're at a state of life where they're kind of tired. They've been giving a lot to people, and they're kind of a little bit wary about having to do that with someone else as well. They've spread themselves thin a little bit, it looks like, for these past couple of years, and so they're in this state of energy where they're kind of getting very stingy about where they spend their energy with people and things, because they have been in a state in life where they have given their all for very little in return. And so that has left a mark on them. So it's not a pattern they want to repeat. So they're very, very much wary about where they're going to put their energy, where they're going to put their attention to, because they don't want to be taken advantage of again. And so they're having to, almost feel it out to make sure you're not someone that's going to do that to them. And also feel out too, if like, if this is, even if they if this is something they want to take that risk into, if this is something they want to spend their energy into, devote their energy into. And because like it's because that inner knowing, they knowing how deep and how deep this level of connection can go, it is very enticing to them. It is something, it does make them want to trust it, and there is a feeling of them wanting to trust it and building the trust up towards it. But at the end of the day, they still very much have a strong self-preservation streak that is running through them very heavily in their energy. um because so it's like a spooked horse. The slightest little thing will cause them to run off. Oh my god, my leg fell asleep. Oh no. Okay, let's ignore that because I don't want to edit that out. That never happened. Okay, so we're gonna put these over to the side. Sitting crisscross applesauce now, it just doesn't feel the same as it used to. I don't know if that's just me with that problem, but it is not fun. Okay, so we figure out their definite emotions. Okay, all right. Does this person ever come to a decision about cancer? What's going to cause this person to come into a decision about cancer? What's going to trigger this person into a decision about cancer? Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, okay. So what's gonna trigger this person into coming into a decision about you and how they feel about you and whether or not they want to take that plunge into this relationship with you? It's gonna come in kind of like a series of events. So they're gonna come into a very much a content place of wanting to embark on this relationship with you. They're gonna come very at peace with this decision and fully trust it and not have any reservations about that. But it's in consequence of kind of almost like out of jealousy. Um, it's not giving me a clear image of what exactly is going to take place, but it is just highlighting that this person is going to feel a really immense, strong jealousy about you. It's about you interacting with somebody else or them seeing you interact. And it's not anything like sneaky. It could be you just in a natural environment or a natural crowd, as like if you're out with friends and it's with a group of friends that you're very close with and you're acting, very close with them. And this person, sees that and it just triggers something in them. It just triggers a really deep just jealousy that does not sit well with them. Um, and so it's going to kind of encourage them to make that more at peace decision about you because they're going to realize that that emotion of jealousy, that bitter tastement of that, or this that overall just ugly feeling really outweighs um this fear of having to be taken advantage of or spending their energy in something that's not going to be paid for them. It's going to heavily outweigh that, and they're going to say it's worth the risk for cancer because I do not want to lose cancer. Losing cancer kind of hurts a little bit more than cancer possibly being the wrong one. Like I'd rather cancer be the wrong one than not have cancer at all. It's that kind of mindset. So they're very so it, with even with that, they come more at peace with the decision to come towards you because it starts to become a no-brainer for them about what's going to be the easiest path, what's going to be the more potential, and they're going to start trusting that potential that they do see with you more. It's going to make more sense to them. Um, because they're going to be confronted basically head first with their depth of emotions towards you because jealousy is a hard emotion to kind of avoid for one, and two, it's especially if you're not prone to jealousy, it's always a question. It's always going to be a question afterwards after that emotion passes of like what was that, what happened, what triggered that. And so it's definitely them having to confront very head on their emotions towards you and feelings towards you that they may not. have wanted to admit to themselves for a while now. Okay. Okay, so how are you feeling towards this person that's thinking about you? How's Cancer going to feel about this? Oh, how's Cancer going to feel about this? Oh, okay. Did one flip? No? Okay. I feel like I saw two flip, but maybe I was wrong. I guess we'll see it on the camera when I edit this. Okay. Two swords. Okay. So the two of swords and the death card. So these cards look a little intimidating, but like don't focus on that part of these cards. They're not really they're not conveying the same message that their art is depicting right now. Their energy is different. But they do look a little scary and intimidating. But your feelings towards this person who's been thinking about when they do finally kind of confront you with their feelings and try to kind of entice you and invite you into a relationship with you, or just try to establish a more stronger connection with you. um your energy is kind of like you kind of already been at a place where you've been knowing like and accepting that this is something that has potential, and this has something that is worthwhile. You kind of in a stance of like, well, like, yeah, like, what took you so long to get here? Like, what do you mean you finally discovered, or you finally made sense to you? Like, haven't like, I've been here. um and so it's kind of for you kind of like anticlimactic moment because it's something that you've kind of already been knowing. And so if you're kind of looking at this person like, are you slow? Like, what's what's what do you mean? Why is this such a big deal? um and so it's not going to be such a big moment for you, but for this person that has been like thinking about you, it's going to be a very climactic moment for them. It's going to be a very big achievement for them. um but yeah, it's gonna for you, it's kind of just like another Tuesday. But yeah, okay. All right, let's see if there's any lasting advice from the spirit. If anything's ah, is he I'm gonna reshuffle that because I'm just gonna reshuffle that. Okay, any advice for your Cancer from spirit team? Okay. So it is something that's very much divinely guided. This pathway the way it's happening, it's very necessary for this person who's thinking about you, Cancer, to go through this because it's something they need to confront in this lifetime. It's something this whole it's just this is like kind of like the conclusion of a long life lesson they've been learning about how they spend their energy and about how they should use their discernment and intuition when it comes to the people they interact with and the people they start to devote themselves to. So you're very much you're kind of representing the reward in a sense. You're representing their congratulations of you finally learned that you finally completed these lessons. You finally have completed this chapter of growth in your soul journey. And so I think that's why for you it's really anticlimactic because like because it's not really like it's not like a shining moment for you because it's something you've already kind of really come to terms with and kind of already explored and healed with yourself. So it's not something that it's like very like a big like woo. But for this person, it's very much so going to be that. It's very much this is a moment for them to really complete this chapter of their growth and their healing. And so spirit team is just really much so highlighting. It's like just be patient with them. Um, they put a lot of work to become this version for you, and they're very excited to be that version with you now that they feel comfortable and safe to do that. And so, but yeah, okay, okay, that's cute. That's cute. All right. Well, I hope this reading resonated with you guys. Leave comments down below and let me know because it helps me better connect with your energy. Feel free to like and subscribe to the video. And once again, I'm sorry to my more consistent readers for the gap of readings. And thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching the video. And I really appreciate you guys. So hopefully I see you guys next video. And like I said, thank you. Bye.